What is up, guys? How are we getting on? Hope you're all having a good Friday. We are back, finishing Metal Gear Solid 1. Buzzing. Hopefully I'm not as bad with gameplay as I was yesterday, because that was bloody awful. Yeah, because you missed it yesterday, man. So, I don't really know how I did it, but I died twice in the blast furnace. On that bit where you've got to hug the wall. So yeah, I've had 2 continues, which is absolutely appalling. I was really hoping I was going to get through the game without a continue, but you know, such is life. Okay, 5 hours 43 minutes so far. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, to be fair. So, what did we get up to yesterday? We inserted the first PAL card. Now we've just got to backtrack to make it cold and make it warm. So I'm going to need you. Take that because I'm going to need it. But yeah, I was tempted to finish it yesterday because in my head I was just thinking, you know what, there's not that much left. It's only inserting the cards, 3 boss fights and it's done. But that is because I completely forgot about all of the cutscenes. Right, let's go around the room first, make sure there's no mines. Which there is not. Cards, rectify, liquid fight, car ride home. Yeah. So, gameplay wise, there's not a lot. And I know there's not a lot. But the problem we've got is we've got all of the cutscenes with Liquid, all of the cutscenes with Grey Fox, all of the cutscenes with Meryl, as well as all of the codec calls surrounding Naomi. So it's just a lot. Because if it wasn't for them, I would have finished it yesterday. And I'd have started Metal Gear Solid 2 today. I might still start Metal Gear Solid 2 today, who knows? Yeah, we got the cold card. There we go. And then another chaff grenade to get out. I forgot how much I really enjoyed when you walk into this room and just get the zoom. That it really sets the tone of you do not want to be here. Yeah, the next 15 minutes or so of gameplay is going to be quite repetitive. To anyone that hasn't played it before. bit too cocky. Yeah, that's it. It's not quite that much cutscene, but yeah, it is a lot. I hate as well that these cameras are here on normal. On easy, they're not. It's not 8 hours of cutscene, it's probably about... It's definitely more cutscene than gameplay for the rest of it. But that's because of how much exposition there is. And how it's right... It's trying to finish every single...
Okay.
mystery boxes
There goes
opened.
PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
If only there was some lava nearby. Wait for him to come back. Don't need the ration. Because for the first time in bloody ages, I'm full health with max rations. It is kind of stupid that at no point has Snake questioned why Liquid and Ocelot left the control room for you to be able to do this. Well, at least I can pick up some more claymores though. Not that there'll be any use for the rest of the game. I do need to pick up some more chaff grenades from somewhere though, because I'm gonna need them for the fight with Rex. But I can't think where some are. I suppose I could have just run through and got shot and then used the ration. I don't think it would have been quicker though. Oh, I knew it. And I'm fairly certain. Where is it? Okay, so they've cleared the way. Including clearing his gun away. Thankfully there's no mines. I don't trust it for this area though. That goes. None. Yay. That's a Russian. That's Nikita. Pretty sure there's nothing outside, but if there is, I'll get on the way back. Ooh, what I am going to do though, because we didn't have the level 7 keycard before when we defeated Sniper Wolf, there was a room that we couldn't get through. And I'm fairly certain there's going to be nothing of use in there. But I'm going to check. I could just check by Googling, but where's the fun in that? Ravens.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry. I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox
Correction,
dye.
we heard of it about
Liquid
30
and the
minutes
others
ago
were talking about it.
in
Yeah.
gameplay time.
It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
No, didn't happen.
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
That was fast.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Who? I mean, Master obviously, Naomi, the Colonel, Mailing doesn't, Nastasha doesn't, and as far as I can tell, Otacon doesn't. Meryl just doesn't listen. No, I want that one. Because of all these claymores everywhere. Because I don't fancy walking into all of them. Ration, helpful. None ahead of me, good. Right, how many more out there? 1, 2. That's fine. Yeah, I could be remembering wrong, but I don't recall anyone else betraying him. Nope. I'm a little bit gutted that they removed this bit from Metal Gear 4. Like, you can't revisit where you fought Raven. Though I am buzzing to play 4 again. I absolutely loved 4. Right, just because I don't trust this game. No, so in 4, it brings you out to the area that I'm going to, the blast furnace. But then it takes a detour route where you've got to avoid some gecko, which is almost framed in a parallel section to this one, that then brings you out in the room just before Metal Gear Rex with all of the gun turrets. Yeah, this door is blocked off. Oh fuck. Oh, that was the wrong weapon. No wonder it wasn't firing as fast. God damn it. No. God damn it. You know what I might do? Oh, I hate this camera. I hate doing this backwards. I hate doing this backwards. I absolutely hate doing this backwards. You've got to rely on the Soliton radar. That'll do. All this to check out a room that I probably don't need anything from. I'm going to wait here. The main part of the game where I've needed to use the D-pad. Suck it. It makes sense. Then I can need you and you. Back to disc 1. Can't be asked to fight him. Nice. Right, and this room over here. Oh, marvellous. That did it. Are you kidding me? It's just for stinger ammo. Sniper Wolf's gone. Fucking knew it. More diazepam. The sniper fight that I've not got coming up. Stun grenades. Could have done with them being chaff grenades. Ah well. No. So I came out here just to waste some chaff grenades, essentially. But now we know. Now I know there's absolutely nothing in that room worth getting. Ever. cards have come back. Not risking that again. Still grenades, god damn it. At least this is the room I need to be in now. Let's wait here. Yay. Thank God for that. Right. Where's that guard? Suck it. Oh, nice, it's already red. Well, that killed all the time I needed to in this room. What are you? You are SOCOM bullets? And down here. God damn it. No chaff grenades. Just need to be there for a bit. Yeah, that's true. It's because I left into the snow and wasn't sure if it was going to count. The quickest way of doing it is to go into the corridor with all of the steam, because it does like half the amount of time you need to be there, which is quite a nice touch. But because I was exploring the outside room, it didn't matter too much. Because I know what this game's like. Okay, so 20 minutes in, and all we've done is visit places we've already been. Come on, land on the elevator. Yes. One down. It's like I'm beating up Vulcan Raven all over again.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Cameron
Hey,
and the
Slapdash,
others
how
are
we
busy
doing?
right now. I'm on a
I
different
heard someone was
codec.
sneaking the solids after the
Naomi.
Dark Chief. They were.
Is what the Colonel says true?
They absolutely were.
Yes, but not
A bear
everything I
told me.
said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
Yeah, got to hear it.
That's right. I want to know
Yeah,
where
Dark
I
Chief
came
was,
from. My
what,
age,
Tuesday?
my race, anything.
I can't remember. I don't know what day it is.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime
But yeah,
in the
then we
80s.
found out,
A dirty little orphan.
I think it was Wednesday.
Rhodesia.
But
What's now
obviously
known
Dark
as
Chief
Zimbabwe?
wasn't Dark Chief, it was
Yes.
Decoy Octopus.
Rhodesia was owned by England
all of his
until
blood removed.
1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers
Which is why
around.
it killed.
That's probably where I
Decoy
got my
Octopus.
skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes.
Who's him?
Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near
Of
the
course, she
Zambezi
worked for
River.
Big Boss. I forgot about that.
I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who was he?
Big Boss.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
Do you reckon that that was originally going to be part of
That's
Metal
when
Gear
it
Solid
happened.
5?
You killed
Like
my
they travelled to
benefactor
Mozambique for the
and
third
sent
act that
my
never got
brother
finished.
home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed
Or do you
for the
reckon
day
that
that I
it was
would.
actually Big Boss
So,
and not
were your
Venom
prayers
Snake?
answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years.
She sounds like Sniper
Like some
Wolf.
kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about
That is
Liquid and
absolutely
the
fine,
others?
Slapdash, no worries.
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi.
Appreciate you being here
You
either
didn't
way.
kill that doctor too, did you? The one that
I'm
used
quite
Gray
quiet as
Fox
well
for
because
his
a lot of
genomic
this is just
experiments?
exposition.
Dr. Clark?
There's a lot
No.
less
was my
gameplay
brother.
than cutscene for the latter
Afterwards, I
part of the
covered
game.
it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were
Hey,
injected
Liam.
with Fox Die as a part of this
Thank you for that,
operation.
Great Bird.
I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Ah! Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Thanks for that
Colonel,
very
You
much. Oh,
double-crossed me.
buddy.
Snake, there's
That's
no
all right,
time
man.
for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Right, now I need to make it through this bit quickly before the card decides to cool down. To be fair, I think it takes a while, and I think you need it equipped to speed it up. However, I still don't trust this game. No. Okay. I need that. Yay. Chaff grenades. Bang. 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 Why did the chaff grenade not go off? Everyone saw me throw a chaff grenade, right? Oh, I bet it went down the goddamn hole. Ah well. Right, we're approaching the end game. Again, I want those traffic grenades. Grenading was too... yeah, I threw it down a stealthy hole. Come on, Snake, up the ladder. And down the ladder. And that one. Don't need it. He's gone. That's fine. Okay, so just need that. Oh, Acres, you suck, man. Don't do that to him. Boom. We've deactivated Metal Gear. Yay! Mission complete.
PAL code entry.
We did it.
Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Such an idiot.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
Liam, I think that is very accurate for the
First,
situation.
I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where
You're
are
literally
you?
just outside the door.
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Maylene said his transmission signal was coming from
Who
inside the
is it that
base.
kills
So
Master?
who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Because I can't remember that part of the lore.
Dear brother.
Is it Liquid that does it?
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Alright. First things first. Yeah, who kills Master?
Snake,
This
that's
is why it's
bulletproof
like- okay.
glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Okay. In the meantime, let's meet the Stasher.
All you can do is wait for Dr. Amrock to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Okay. Anything else?
All you can
No. What about Campbell?
Snake, Emmerich will be able to open the door. Just trust him and hang on.
Cool, so everyone's a little bit useless here. May as well. Let's resign ourselves to our fate.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Yay! I'm gonna need that, and I'm gonna need that. More exposition. Huh. Do you reckon I could shoot him from here? I actually can. That is stupid. First things first. Because I don't fancy going through all of that back and
Snake, are
forth
you
again.
okay?
Because that would suck a little bit.
Don't give up.
Thanks.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
It's the Clark
Why
Kent
did you
approach
disguise
to
yourself as Master?
disguises.
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
We absolutely do
Anyway,
find out who the spy
it
is.
might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us.
It's part of the phone
so
call
we
at the
must
end.
have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president
That's
and
what I
Decoy
assumed anyway.
Octopus were killed by Fox
It's
Dye.
not EE.
But
It's
Ocelot,
definitely not
myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Yeah, because it makes sense for it to have been
In any case, if it doesn't kill
the same
you,
person's the phone
then
call
I'm not
because it's
worried
then
either.
partially
After all, our genetic
self-interest,
code is identical.
because they don't want to
it's
then be
true.
themselves
You and I
affected by Fox Dye
Yes,
when all they're
twins.
doing is trying to help the Pentagon.
But we're not ordinary twins.
At
We're
this point.
twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only
Well done,
reason
Dash.
I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
Hey, Acres, what's that like?
I'm the one Father chose.
I'm sorry, bud. That was too
That's
easy.
why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Recessive and breedable.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
I mean, I've already killed him twice.
Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Wow.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century!
It's moving.
I mean, it is superior. It does beat Metal Gear Ray. Even after I kick its ass, it still beats Metal Gear Ray.
How do I stop it?
Now the cutscene. So that lift is one aspect of Shadow Moses that they don't address in Metal Gear Solid 4. Can I even target it yet? No, that was a bit of a fucking waste, wasn't it? Yeah, suck it. Okay, that's a bit close. That's gonna hit me. Go off. Right, now it's got as much health as me. Fuck. Oh, I'm a lot closer than I thought it was. Right, one more hit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Thank God.
Did that do it?
Hurry! Get away!
Grey Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
So, we don't take his arm off, so how do we turn into Barrow?
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
I mean, he's about to get pinned in the Metal Gear again, to be fair.
Killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
Thanks.
I'll
More
stop
ammo.
it from moving.
I don't think we actually need the ammo. It's a heroic sacrifice. I want that gun.
Hornet fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
No practicals, but that's true.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No!
Plus a massive waste of taxpayer money.
But can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
I'm pretty sure Liquid doesn't care about the taxpayer money.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead.
Finish. God damn it.
Undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Oh, this speech is great. See, pinned again.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
It's really nice of Liquid to let him finish talking. And then he's gone. But to program that into the Metal Gear as well to make it actually scream like a T-Rex.
Foolish
Pretty cool.
man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Right. I can't remember how to beat it here. I will be entirely honest. It's not stun grenades. And the radome only really affects chaff grenades. Fuck it, I missed. It's not chaff grenades, it can't be chaff grenades. Fuck, not again. Get up, Snake, you son of a bitch. That didn't help. But it's still chaff grenades. Which isn't helped by the fact that it's just one off. Get behind cover, get behind cover, get behind cover. Didn't help. Right, you go off. Oh my god, stop shaking. I mean, that was aimed at him. Why is that not hurting him? Let's find some more chaff grenades. God damn it, it's not targeting him. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna run out of chaff grenades just because the hits aren't hitting. There we go. close. That camera's not helping. Bang. I'm running out of time. Oh, thank fuck.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
I remember that being so much easier. Well, Liam, we beat it. So that's phase 1 of the fight we've done. Now just a lot of cutscenes. Now we lose basically all of our items.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting?
Hey, you,
What are you
finally
really
awake.
after?
A
God damn
world
it.
where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of
That's
a
true,
balance
Liam.
was
That is very
best.
true.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want
Oh,
that kind of
100%
war.
Liam. It is Andrew
You
Tate.
lie. So why are you here then? Why do you
Except
continue
Liquid's a
to
lot more likeable.
follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled
Not balding
with
and chinless.
joy.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we
Which
were
doesn't
even
explain
born.
Solidus. Like,
So
did they do
was
it?
you and
Because they
I,
didn't do it again.
2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA.
I don't think they did it again. I think they only did it once.
They weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed.
The other
to
super
create
secret one.
you.
Yeah, so they didn't.
I got all of the recessive genes.
They didn't euthanize 6 of them.
You
They
took
got rid of
everything
5
from me
of them.
before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! (1991), the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the
God
anti-tank
damn it,
rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or
I can
biological
neither confirm
weapons.
nor deny
The poison gas
that Metal
detection
Gear
units
Solid
and the
as a
anti-sarin
series
injections,
was
they were all
funded,
just a
sponsored,
cover-up of the secret
and,
genetic experiments.
So then,
Spear-
the so-called Gulf War
approved
babies
by
that have been
Levi's.
reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
Which surely
And
then
then
you'd
I'm
want
going to go
Solid
beyond.
Snake, having your right
In order to break the
gene
curse of
sequence.
my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Hey look, a hypocrite that's not running the world.
Look behind you.
Meryl.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
Good.
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If
He's
I
not.
issue an order
He
to
even said
delay
at
the
the start he
strike,
doesn't have,
it'll confuse the chain
tactical
of
command.
command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
That's true.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Hey,
Put the
bud.
Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
Told you.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of
To be
catching
fair,
up to
Liam,
do.
Jim Houseman
Farewell.
is not quite as bad as some of them. There is literally a man in the series called Hot Coldman.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
I knew Liam was coming in.
You
Skull
stole
face, yeah.
everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return
Hot Coldman
to me
is
what
badass, is it?
rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this?
Hey, Pro. How we doing?
It will be the time limit for our final
There is some
battle.
decent science going on, to be
This
fair.
nuclear module is
A lot of
set
gene
to
theory.
detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Oh, I forgot about the timer. God damn it.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
So you actually get about 2.5 minutes by the time it starts.
Brief moment of lull before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Don't even. You're superior. Yeah.
Have at you, Snake.
So terribly British. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, well done, Snake.
What's wrong, Snake?
Snake, for the love of Pete. That was lucky. Oh, come on, these are all hitting him. I'm just getting lucky here. And then that happens, and then he stands up, I'm going to go off the edge again. I could genuinely run out of time. Okay.
What's wrong, Snake?
Damn it. I'll rejoin the chat in a minute. Yay. Damn it.
You're out of time.
Oh, stop it. I could actually run out of time. I don't know what happens if you run out of time. thank God. My favourite scene was Darren employing the Born garbage. I mean,
Meryl.
clones genetic copies, by definition you cannot be a superior clone in terms of genetics. Yeah, that's been a discussion already.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Cool, so yeah, we saved Meryl
wasn't that
because we
bad.
succeeded the torture sequence.
I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them
It's not
made
over.
me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive.
That one day I'll marry Johnny Sasaki.
Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl.
Who we definitely
That's
didn't
my
kill
Kodak.
when we left the prison.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Something
Is
like
there
that.
a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
Oh yeah,
How
that big
about
door
the
is the one that's
security?
taking Metal Gear 4.
Just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need
No
a little
worries,
more
bro.
time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry.
Safe
I'm
driving.
staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon. This is a hardened shelter,
won't be here
but they're
when you
going
get
to
back, to
use
be
a
fair.
surface-piercing nuclear bomb.
Not on this game.
It
I'll be on
won't
Metal Gear
hold.
2.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss.
Unless I
you know.
fuck up the
Snake,
next bit.
I'm
in
a
which case we
complete
might still be here.
person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
They made
I
about
believe in you.
17 of these.
Thanks, Snake.
I don't know. I haven't counted them.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him?
I'll count them during the credits.
Where's
unless
Otacon?
Aches is going to beat me to it.
He's
1, 2, 3,
He's
4, 5,
fighting
6,
right now.
7,
with his old self.
8, 9,
To
10.
be the man he wants
11.
to be.
He's
Unless
fighting
I'm forgetting
for
one,
us
there's
too?
11.
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
12 if you include Twin Snakes, but that's just a remake of this one.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl.
Time to go.
It started.
That is more
I
than 2.
must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry. Looking good, Snake.
The place is literally falling down. Right, I need to find me some rations.
Hurry!
The good thing is I'm full health.
I'll
Thanks
drive.
for the hydrate, buddy.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Are there any more rations?
Damn, no keys. All right,
Yes.
keys.
God damn it. That'll do.
Got it, Snake. Jump in.
2 rations.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
Right, this is easier in first person. I'm trying to remember what side the explosives on.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check it. Here they come. We'll never make it. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Does she turn the same way the second time?
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come.
I don't know how none of them died.
Snake, clear a path.
Are you being serious? What? He's taken 6 machine gun bullets to the head.
You did it, Snake.
Right, now we get chased, I believe.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Serpentine. I wish his ability just to duck down. This is a lot more serpentine than I remember. Shoot in front of him, Baron. There we go, there's the spot. So we, yeah, basically. Turns out 2 rations might be enough.
Look, Snake, daylight.
Ah, we're done. I didn't even need 1.
We're gonna crash.
Yeah, so he's been dying the whole time. But to be clear, that's after he died in Metal Gear and after he fell from that drop he said would definitely kill us. So, you know, he's died at least 3 times already.
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
He also crashed in that. That's true. He did
I
also
can't
crash
see
in
him
the hind
either.
D.
Liquid's dead.
So you've got
Uh-oh.
the hind D,
Snake!
Metal Gear, falling from Metal Gear, the car crash, the heart attack. So he dies 5 times in this game.
Snake!
So 90s movie, that bit. I love it. These do not have an ejection system. But we clearly know from watching 4, or playing 4 rather, that he does parachute out, because you can see the parachute when you come back to Shadow Moses.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
It's because they're stealth.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early
Yay.
retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base.
Neither
Once
of which we
again,
were told were
I
deployed.
have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry,
He won't be
kept a
saying
lot of
that
things
next time I
from
play
you.
this game.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of
How?
year,
It's
the
in a
glaciers are
cave.
pretty calm. You should be able to ride right
You
out of
wouldn't
there.
see it.
I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy.
It's
A
called
hard
Secret
copy
Snake.
of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Even though
Don't
he's not
worry.
coming in.
Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Definitely not what he said.
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you
Liar.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's
When
up to
can
you
I
how you
redeem it,
use
so?
the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Which is all very poetic.
Genes exist to pass down
But
our
Naomi
hopes
is
and
the one
dreams
that
to the
programmed
future
Fox
through
Die,
our children.
so would know who's programmed onto it.
Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David, My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Don't even go there, Liam.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
You are an entire game too early, Liam, and you know that. And said game is quite a lot longer than the one we've just done. However, while this amazing song plays, I'm now going to do the actual count of all of the games in the series, because I'm pretty sure there's 11. So you've got Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid, which is the one we've just done. Thank you for the hydrate, Liam. Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops 2, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid Phantom 5 The Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, technically you've also got Metal Gear Survive, I think that's all of them. I don't know, I'm just going to do a quick Google search now. List of Metal Gear games. So, Metal Gear, yeah, I've got that one. Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain. I did forget Integral and VR Missions, but they're, I don't know, I suppose that VR Missions was definitely a separate game. Substance. Subsistence. It's not actually including Portable Ops in that, which is surprising. Spin-offs, you've got Snake's Revenge, you've got Metal Gear Ghost Babel, which I completely forgot about, Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Acid 2, Metal Gear Online, Metal Gear Arcade. Oh my god, there's so many. Metal Gear Solid Mobile, Metal Gear Solid Touch, Metal Gear Solid Social Ops. Okay, there's a lot. I've definitely missed some. Their director cuts. Ah. Substance and subsistence don't count. I didn't think they did. You have missed Peace Walker on your list. And, I said it a minute ago. The prequel to Phantom Pain, or was it Ground Zeroes? Oh no, that's fair enough. Yeah, I was just reading the wiki list. But yeah, so MG12, MGS12345, plus Ground Zeroes, plus Peace Walker, Portable Ops 1 and 2, and Acid 1 and 2. So, a lot. Like, that's 13. Plus Rising Revengeance, so 14. There's 14. If we're not including Metal Gear Survive, which I'm not including, because it's not set in the same universe. I can see this song being copyrighted, which is really going to be a massive shame if it is.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
So when does the snake arrive? That is a good question. I'm still waiting, and I've played most of the games.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Bum bum bum. So much exposition for such a small phone call. Score. 2 continues because we fell into lava twice, which was stupid. 9 saves, which isn't bad. Being found 8 times. Killed 67 people. It's quite a few. 35 rations. Okay. Leopard's not bad. Save completed mission data, yes. Decked out because we got the bandana. Cool, so that was Metal Gear Solid 1. God, I love that game so much. So speedrun. Absolutely not. I'm not speedrunning that game. I think the quickest I've ever got is 6.5 hours. So I was only actually an hour off that pace, which for over a decade of not playing it isn't bad. Right, I am going to move on to Metal Gear Solid 2, but I have been recording this as well for YouTube, so I'm going to stop the recording here for YouTube and start recording again for Metal Gear Solid 2 just so I can get the playlist set up. So anyone that's watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please stick around for more videos on the rest of the Metal Gear Saga as they are released, and I'll see you in the next one.